Hello everyone. I am Atul Kaluskar, Managing Director of CWW Limited and founder of Avans Labs. CWW Limited is an extension of Crescendo Worldwide, an international trade and investment generating organization. Crescendo Worldwide is having global presence over 50 countries. And over the last 2 years, we are spearheading high-end interactive 360-degree walk-through digital exhibitions. We at Crescendo Worldwide and CWW Limited invite you to be a part of the upcoming Rail Digi Expo Edition 2 that conveniently connects over 2,000 plus key decision makers from the global rail industry on a common platform. This Rail Digi Expo Edition 2 will have opportunities and interactive features to connect, collaborate, and grow with your strategic business partner in the international market. The virtual platform of Rail Digi Expo has technologically advanced features like augmented reality, what we call AR, virtual reality, 3D product display, trade halls, exhibition booths, 360-degree vision, virtual product launch, live conference, and much more to give you an engaging, interactive, and immersive experience of the virtual trade show. The premier edition of the Rail Digi Expo in the last year had around 1,600 visitors from 106 countries with 46 companies' participation. Rail Digi Expo looks forward to creating a successful business ambience and partnerships for manufacturers, suppliers, and buyers from the rail industry. By being a part of this virtual event, you will get an opportunity to directly interact with key persons from various organizations and also participate in specialized B2B meetings with top global component sellers and buyers. Today, I welcome you all for this inauguration ceremony of Rail Digi Expo Edition 2 at the Global Rail Conclave, and I have the pleasure to welcome our chief guest for today, Shri Kishore Kumar, Principal Executive Director, Rolling Stock, Railway Board, Ministry of Railways. Our guest of honor, Shri Sudhendhu Sinha, Advisor, Infrastructure Connectivity, Transport and Electric Mobility, Niti Aayog. And our guest of honor, Shri Sudhir Chiplunkar, Chief Operating Officer, L&T Metro Rail, Hyderabad Limited. Now, please allow me to give a brief introduction of our today's dignitaries. Shri Kishore Kumar is a professional techno-managerial expert and an effective interface manager of design and development, maintenance and operations, inspection, testing, and commissioning of electrical rolling stock, including 3-phase electric locos and metro sets equipped with state-of-the-art IGBT-based propulsion systems. Administrative and techno-managerial skill acquired through successful tenures while holding various positions held with Indian Railways, such as Divisional Railway Manager, Executive Director, Chief Electrical Loco Engineer, etc., and as rolling stock expert in General Consultant to Delhi Metro Rail Corporation, that is GC2 DMRC. Shri Sudhendhu Sinha is an alumnus of St. Stephen's College, Delhi. He has experience of over 29 years in operations, infrastructure planning, coordination, and management at field and policy making levels in Indian Railways with considerable success and appreciation. His performance has been recognized and awarded twice at the national level, that is National Award for E-Governance 2019-20 for excellence in providing citizen-centric delivery by Department of Administrative Reforms and Public Grievance, Government of India. And second, National Award for Outstanding Service, Ministry of Railways, Government of India in the year 2006. And thrice at the Ministry of Railways level. He also served as Dean of the Indian Railway Institute of Transport Management, that is IRITM, Lucknow, and General Manager at the Center of Railway Information System, CRIS. He is the advisor at the Niti Aayog. Shri Sudhir Chiplunkar comes with overall 3 decades of experience in implementation of mega railway and metro projects from concept to commissioning. His key experience includes railway systems management, systems integration, and O&M for various metros or railway projects. Apart from serving Indian Railways for over 23 years in senior managerial position, he also rendered his services to AECOM, that is of India, in capacity of executive director. He was also a rolling stock expert for successful procurement and commissioning of rolling stock for Hyderabad and Nagpur metro railway projects. He's an MTech in microelectronics, IIT Powai, Mumbai. Indian Railway Services of Electrical Engineering, 1987 batch, and Chartered Engineer and Fellow of IET UK. I once again welcome the dignitaries at Global Rail Conclave, and now I would like to invite Shri Kishore Kumar for his inaugural address. Over to you, sir.
Thanks, Atul, for a nice introduction. First of all, I'd like to extend my heartfelt thanks to the organizers of this Global Rail Conclave and wish the organizers a grand success in their endeavor towards bringing the entire rail industry on a common platform and to be able to benefit from it. I'm sure that this conclave will go a long way in improving the knowledge base of the rail industry in general and also benefit each stakeholder through a better network and coordinated action. Indian Railway has a very important position in the global rail industry. Recently, Indian Railway has prepared a National Rail Plan 2030. The important feature of this this National Rail Plan 2030, I would like to share with the participants here that this is a future-ready railway system. This is a planning for a future railway-ready system by 2030, in which all the planning and execution Indian Railway is planning to do by the end of the decade to be able to ready for all the assignments or all the targets that is likely to meet by 2050. The strategy is to formulate strategies based on both operational capacities and commercial policy initiatives to increase modal share of railways in freight to 45%. Objective of this National Rail Plan is to create capacity ahead of demand, to cater to future growth in demand right up to 2050 and to continue to sustain it. And to achieve this national plan, we are open to participation of all the industries globally, including the public-private partnerships that we are looking forward to. This National Rail Plan aims at reforming the railways to make it more efficient, greener, and modern, which will translate into cheaper, safer, and assured mode of transport to the common man, be it in passenger or in the freight segment. And to achieve these objectives, we have certain features that is inbuilt into the National Rail Plan that I'd like to share one by one. The first one being formulate a strategy based on both operational capacities and commercial policy initiatives to increase modal share of the railways to 45%. Secondly is to reduce the transit time of freight substantially by increasing the average speed of the freight trains up to 50 km/h. We have also gone ahead and made a national rail plan, rail vision by 2024, which has been launched for accelerated implementation of certain critical projects by 2024. To name a few of them, that is 100% electrification, multi-tracking of congested routes, upgradation of speeds of 160 kmph of Delhi-Howrah, Delhi-Mumbai routes, upgradation of speed to 130 kmph on all golden quadrilateral and golden diagonal routes, elimination of all level crossing on all GQGT routes, identify the new freight corridors, identify new high-speed rail corridors, assess rolling stock requirements for passenger traffic as well as wagon requirement for freight, assess locomotive requirement to meet twin objectives of 100% electrification and green energy, increasing the freight model share. So these are some of the small important features of National Rail Plan that Indian Railway has laid down, and it's already the action has been initiated to work on it, to be able to be able to reach the targets led by the ministry, to achieve the 45% model share in the freight, as well as to improve the efficiency of the railway system as a whole. Besides meeting the requirement of the passenger and the freight segment, where as of now, the major issues that we come across is that we are basically following demand. So we don't want that this feature of following demand continues to peril us for the time to come. We have a very large scale investment plan in place. We have already started investing in capex over the last 5 to 7 years, which was not there earlier. There were a delay in completion of capacity works, which we are trying to address and handle it in a very efficient and effective manner. And towards to be able to achieve all the targets and all the objectives of Indian Railways, we are going ahead full throttle, and we are very sure that by the end of the decade, the Indian Railway will be in a position where we can think of going ahead up to handle the major share of the freight on the national network by railway networks. In Indian Railway, besides the National Railway Plan, we are going ahead and targeting the induction and infusion of new technology on the Indian Railways. To begin with, we have gone ahead and targeted induction of large number of train sets in the Indian Railway for the taking care of the passenger segments, to be able to give the passenger the best of the facilities which is available worldwide. And we are infusing the best technology available in the train sets. And this 400 train sets in the coming few years is going to be a reality, and Indian Railway will be a different world altogether for the passengers. In the freight segment, also we are targeting, as I said, we are targeting 45% model share in the time to come. We are inducing high horsepower and the latest technology, electric locomotives into the system, together with large number of wagons that we are going to introduce. In signaling system, we are going ahead and introducing the latest technology in the name of Kavach, which is a indigenously developed technology, which is a collision avoidance system. Otherwise, which we were used to depend on the other industry partners. We have developed it ourselves, and we are going to roll it worldwide, roll it Indian Railway or nationwide networks to be able to get the best advantage of safe operation of train movement on the Indian Railway networks. So in case of track segments also, we are going ahead with the latest technology such as ultrasonic testing, to be able to prevent any mishaps while the train operation is going out on high speed trains, and to be able to absorb all this technology, we have opened our gates to all the industry partners. As I said, we are also we are open to the private public partnership in building the new railways. We have opened a new model of procurement and maintenance of rolling stock. So we are going ahead and procuring our locomotives and train sets, in which our bidders, the prospective bidders, the prospective contractors will not only be manufacturing the locomotives, but they will also be maintaining them, locomotives and the train set, but also maintaining them for the whole life of the rolling stock. So this is a new trend a new model, a total model shift in the, you can say, the practice of maintenance of the sets on the Indian Railway, which will not only involve the industry worldwide for running of train operation of Indian Railway, but also ensure that the best of technology and the best of expertise is available on Indian Railway network to help achieve Indian Railway its objectives of best passenger and freight movement on the nation. So this is all what I would say. I would like to again thank the organizers for giving me this opportunity for addressing and sharing my thoughts on the subject, which is very close to my heart. And I once again wish this Global Rail Conclave Digi Rail Expo 2022 Edition 2 to be a grand success. Thank you so much.
Full words and basically what you told about your vision of Indian Railway in terms of passengers as well as goods. I know that all Indians are really looking forward to have the best passenger experience, and I'm sure now we are going to get at par excellence passenger experience from Indian Railways very soon. Thank you very much, sir. Now I call upon Sri Sudhendhu Sinha to give his welcome address.
We congratulate at the onset the Global Rail Conclave 2022 and Rail Digi Expo 2022. This is really a great occasion when you are showcasing the fundamental strength of railways, be it technology, be it finance, and of course the way forward. Now, as it was so clearly explained in the beginning by Mr. Kumar, that railways have a great vision, and that is the reason why government has placed so much of confidence that railways are going to bring about a lot of changes in the country, be it positioning itself as a net zero emitter by 2030, be it one of the primary carrier of freight especially, and thus bringing about modal correction in the country and taking the nation ahead on the trajectory of energy transition and climate change, be it helping the country, helping the Prime Minister in honoring the commitment that have been made at COP26 and before so many of international communities. Railway is really trying to go ahead, to work ahead and trying to take itself on that path. Now, as far as we know that in the national infrastructure pipeline, a lot of emphasis has been given on railways. The idea is very clear. The railway should be the growth driver. It should be the growth engine of the country. The best thing is that today we have got a very, very positive FDI regime also, where railway infrastructure is also an area where the investment could be attracted, and there are minimal roadblocks, minimum hindrance to the direct investment, be it construction, operation and maintenance of suburban corridors, high-speed train projects, dedicated freight lines, signaling system, freight terminals or passenger terminals, and so many other allied areas of infrastructure. This foreign direct investment is rather a welcome move. In addition to that, we know that the amount of money that would be required for taking railways to still an orbital change, there is a need that a lot of private investment will be required. That means a lot of PPP initiatives are required. That means that the contractual systems, the contractual documents, they have to be structured in a way so that the risks of the private sector, they are properly hedged, they are attracted to invest, and a congenial atmosphere is created which can attract private investment. Same is in the area of technological advancement also. railways are going in for a massive technological transformation, if I might say. This is the time when we see that there is a maximum application of machines in the actual track laying down, whether it is implementation of the new project or it is the maintenance of the existing one. In both areas, we see there is a maximum this maximum incorporation of machines into the system. So these technological advancements are enhancing railways infrastructure capacity. This is bringing about modernization. In the signaling also, new and ever new signaling systems are being positioned. At the same time, the government's commitment is that we should be setting up our own manufacturing systems. We should not be only dependent on external forces. That is why in the area of Atmanirbhar Bharat, Make in India kind of initiative, we want that the points of manufacture, the production units must turn out to be the manufacturing hub of the world. So basically, all those who are involved in the manufacturing railway equipments, accessories, so many of the things that are used in the freight and the passenger units, they should be supported. An environment should be created where they can produce globally best of the quality stuff, and that can be taken forward. So with all this, lot of congratulations, lot of thanks to Rail Digi Expo, this particular edition, and I'm sure this is going to bring the buzz for the railways, and whatever learnings are there, please share it with us so that we are able to take it forward, we are able to blend it with the policies in future. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Sinha, for your great words. The concept and the idea what you put forward of foreign direct investment coming in railway, and not only in investment but in technology also, with Atmanirbhar Bharat will really attract the new talent from India for making this mission, this vision to be the number one in the world, perhaps Indian Railways. Thank you very much for your wonderful words. Now, last but not the least, I invite Shri Sudhir Chiplunkar to share his welcome address. Over to you, sir.
Thank you, Atulji. First of all, my heartiest compliments to you for organizing such a wonderful event. I understand this is the second edition of this conclave, which will give opportunity to investors, to the manufacturers, to the authorities, to the operators world over to come on a common platform and share their ideas and requirements, such that from these requirements, innovations will come and new products will come. I'm told that last year also there were about more than 100 countries participated with about 1700 participants, and this year also the attendance is likely to exceed that. And this is a very interesting concept where it is being held, the Digi Expo is being held in a virtual platform, and which will be a wonderful experience for the people who are participating in it. Coming to this occasion, I think India is rapidly transitioning from being a developing country to a developed nation. And the government of India has rightly put its stress on rapidly improving the infrastructure position in the country, because this is the hub on which the development takes place. And with this also comes the urbanization. Today, the urbanization is increasing in India at the rate of about 4%. We are about 35% population is in urban India, and this is going to increase over the years. With this urbanization, two types of transport need arises. One is within the urban area, which is called as a mass rapid transit system. And second need comes about the connecting with a speedy network for the urban centers. And the government of India is rightly moving in both the directions very rapidly. On one side, we have a high-speed project like Ahmedabad, Mumbai, and also the RRTS, which is connecting a large area of Delhi and its suburbans. At the same time, metro networks are also expanding at a rapid pace. as of today now, in last couple of years or more than about 5-6 years, there has been a rapid expansion in the metro network. Today we have about 740 kilometers of operational network in 18 cities. And this is going to go up further. Already 1,000 kilometers worth of 1,000 kilometers of network is under construction and will be commissioning in gradually in couple of years. In fact, as per the Ministry of Urban Development, there are plans to have the metro network in about 100 cities by the 100th year of independence, that is 2047. And as per the metro policy of 2017, government has decided that all cities having population more than 20 lakh will be provided with a metro network. The metro network, as you know, any transport, the rail-based transport is the most efficient mode of transport. And this efficient mode of transport is also has an added advantage of being energy efficient because of use of electrical regenerative brakings, especially in mass rapid transit system. It is one of the cleanest form of transit system. Coming back to our own project of Hyderabad Metro, which is in operation since 2017. And it is one of the largest PPP project. I think Sinhaji was just mentioning that there is a greater need for PPP participation. And this project is a very good example of a PPP project where the government and private parties have come together to give a beautiful metro network to the people of Hyderabad. We are constantly endeavoring and trying our best to make this project financially viable also. We are happy to note that there is a constant increase in the ridership from month on month. At the same time, being a private operator, we are also keen to see that our OPEX are kept to the minimum. And to that extent, we are very much open to new ideas, to the new products. And I am sure that this platform or this conclave will also give us opportunity to understand from the industry what could be better for us in terms of maintenance and operation from the cost reduction point of view, from efficiently doing our work, and so as to provide a very safe, clean, reliable and convenient transport system to the city of Hyderabad and people of Hyderabad. With this, I think I will conclude myself and I will wish the organizers a grand success for this event. And I once again compliment you. Thank you.
Thanks a lot, sir, for this throwing a light on PPP and your vision and ideas for making Hyderabad Metro successful. Yes, a lot of people have traveled in Hyderabad in the metro, and it's really a great experience. Thanks for this wonderful experience you are giving to the people of India. Thanks a lot. So all those participants, I again thank for our distinguished guests for joining us today and sharing your views on Indian and even global rail sector. Now, I'm happy to announce that Global Rail Conclave and the Rail Digi Expo has opened. I wish all participants great interaction, networking, and various collaboration opportunities in coming next 4 days. Thanks and have a great day ahead.